Good evening. My name is Brian Carter, and I'm the president of Gesu School. And first of all, I want to say thank you for participating in such an exciting manner in our live auction. I do appreciate it. We've come to the point of the program where we recognize two individuals with the Spirit Medal, which is our highest honor. But before doing so, I'm thrilled to see so many past Spirit Medal winners in attendance tonight. So if I can ask the past Spirit Medal winners to please stand up and we can recognize them with our applause, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much. The Spirit Medal honors individuals who have made an extraordinary commitment to Gesu School through their loyal advocacy and actions and ultimately making significant contributions to the school. We have two Spirit Medal winners tonight, recipients, and our first Spirit Medal recipient is Chase Lenfest. For those of you who know Chase, you know that he travels frequently, therefore making it difficult to reach him. However, I'm a Facebook friend of Chase's, and so one Sunday, while waiting for my wife and daughter to go to church, I perused Facebook and noticed that Chase posted a picture of himself throwing out the first pitch at the Phillies game. So I said, okay, I'll get a response from Chase now. So I posted a picture of our own closer, our principal, Sister Ellen, throwing out a pitch at the Phillies game from last year. With a note saying, I think Sister Ellen has better form. I heard from Chase immediately, and he asked me if I still wanted to speak with him. I said, yes, when's a good time? He said, now. I called him, and within 5 minutes, he accepted the offer to be the Spirit Medal recipient. Now, Chase, I've learned, likes to talk as well, and I'm a good listener. So after 40 minutes of additional conversation, I ended up missing church. But our second Spirit Medal winner is Jim Higgins, Gesu graduate from the class of 1945. And I've met in my 6 years as president, I've met many graduates, and none display the love for Gesu School that Jim displays. And Jim is also a longtime member of the Gesu School Board. Please welcome Christian to introduce Chase Lenfest.
Good evening. My name is Christian Scott, and I'm in 7th grade at Gesu School. Mr. Chase Lenfest has sponsored my education since I was in the 4th grade. Mr. Lenfest has been supporting Gesu School for almost 2 decades. He currently sponsors 3 other children in addition to me and provides additional scholarships through the Pennsylvania Educational Improvement Tax Credit Program. To me, Mr. Lenfest is more than a person. He simply helps to financially support my education. He is a mentor and a friend. He cares deeply about my education and me as a person. He is always sheltering me to do my best and make the right decisions. Mr. Lenfest is never shy and is always willing to offer a pep talk or just friendly advice. Mr. Lenfest is also fun. He shows up at every scholarship event and is always up for a fun game of Connect Four or some magic game. I am grateful for Mr. Lenfest. He is a longtime friend of Gesu School. He is my friend. Thank you, Mr. Lenfest, for your constant encouragement, supporting, and for believing in me and all of the children at Gesu. Please direct your attention to the screens for a brief video of Mr. Lenfest.
I hope my speech lasts less amount of time than my right leg can stand. Thank you for all coming tonight to help Gesu School. The vast majority of students at Gesu live in 6 zip codes out of the 44 zip codes in the city of Philadelphia. 3 of the zip codes are the poorest of all 44 zip codes. Philadelphia is the poorest city of every major city in the United States. So the kids come from the poorest areas of the poorest city in this country. Only 25% of the kids live with both parents. 75% live with one parent or neither parent. Yet Chase students thrive. In a city where less than 2/3 of high school kids graduate, 90% of Gesu students go on to graduate high school, and 86% of the 90% go on to further education. How is Gesu able to do this? What's even more remarkable is that Gesu ends in 8th grade. So think about that in 8th grade, they go to dozens of different schools. But Gesu teaches how the kids can have a will to succeed. And so they are ready academically, motivationally, and they have the necessary determination to see through high school despite living in conditions that most of us would not only understand or have seen, but comprehend. So how does Gesu do it? They have arts, they have music that a lot of other schools, unfortunately in Philadelphia, no longer have. But they have a great selection of alternative programs, electives, such as what you've seen, the gospel choir, the ballet at the Rock School of Dance. They have forensics, they have peer mediation. If anyone's been watching the news, Cheltenham and some other schools, every time you see the news, you see fights. Peer mediation sounds pretty necessary. But no school would be great without great teachers. And Gesu's teachers are all listed on their website with their education, the grade they teach, and a quote. And I just realized the quotes are on that paper there. Since it's a quote, I feel I can read from it because I can't mess up a word. When one reads these quotes, one will understand why Gesu is as successful as it is. Tiana Mack, first grade teacher. What wakes me up in the morning on school days is knowing the impact I will have on one child's life each day. When my students are through the year, I hope they take with them that they can do anything and be themselves, and loving education makes for a powerful adult. I don't know what that person said. Amanda Rice, second grade teacher. My favorite part of teaching is seeing my students progress. There's nothing better than seeing one of my students realize something he or she thought was impossible is possible. I want my students to be determined and have a sense of stick-to-itness. I hope my students, when they leave my classroom, that they are capable of succeeding in school and life, no matter the challenge. When a school has teachers like this, it is infectious. All raise their game. Of course, the school needs leadership, and a principal is so important. Sister Ellen has been with the school for 24 years, ever since it became Gesu. She is loved and respected by all the teachers, the students, and the faculty. She is tough when needs to be tough. She is empathetic when warranted. I don't know what y'all think about human cloning. I know this sounds weird, but if we could clone Sister Ellen a few hundred times, there would be no problems in any more schools in the city. spoke so nice about me, I better say nice things about him. I'm joking. He's been the president for 6 years. Gesu has reached new heights in so many areas, too many to mention here. He treats every student the same way he treats all people, with genuine kindness and warmth. I love going to Gesu. When I walk in the hallway, the kids always say hello and they look you in the eye. When I peek in a classroom, they are engaged and they are happy. And I think that is the ultimate goal for all human life, to be happy. And it is our duty to do what we can to make others happy and make the world a better place. Everyone that works at Gesu deserves credit. Everyone that's here tonight deserves credit. Everyone who gives time and or money deserves credit to making Gesu the gem of the school that it is. I thank all of you so much for helping Gesu, and God bless you.